Good morning, you guys. I wanted to come to you guys this morning with my Monday Night Raw review. So I'm just gonna jump into the matches and talk about the matches that happened tonight on Monday Night Raw. To start off the show, we have Matt Riddle versus Sheamus. Whoever won this match would advance into a triple threat match next week to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This was a alright match between Sheamus and Matt Riddle. This was a pretty decent to pretty good match between Matt Riddle and Sheamus to start off the show. I thought this match was pretty decent. I thought it was an alright match between Matt Riddle and Sheamus to start off Raw tonight. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I didn't really read too much into it. I thought it was a decent one-on-one match. I thought it was alright to be a one-on-one match. I didn't really get excited for it. I'm not a fan of Sheamus. Even though Sheamus is a good worker, he's a good in-ring worker, I just don't really care about his matches. His matches seem long to me. I just don't know what it is. Sheamus's matches, they just feel too long to me, and whoever he's working with just doesn't benefit from, his in-ring work. And, Matt Riddle doesn't benefit from Sheamus's in-ring work. And that's really a shame because Matt Riddle is a hell of an in-ring worker, but in this instance, Matt Riddle does not get put over by Sheamus in this match. Even though Matt Riddle is one hell of a worker, Matt Riddle can go in the ring and Matt Riddle can have a really good match. It's just this match between Sheamus and Matt Riddle. It was decent. It was a decent one-on-one match to start off the show to see who will advance into a triple threat match next week to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This was a pretty decent match. I didn't really get much out of it. I like Matt Riddle. I'm just not a fan of Sheamus' in-ring work. Matt Riddle can go, like I said. Matt Riddle is one hell of an in-ring worker. I just don't like Sheamus' matches. Whoever's in the ring with him doesn't benefit being in the ring with him. And, Matt Riddle doesn't get the rub that Sheamus needs to give to the younger guy. The younger guy doesn't get the rub from Sheamus, and that's what I don't really like about Sheamus. That he does. Sheamus has charisma. He's a good in-ring worker, and he has good he has good in-ring psychology. But Sheamus doesn't give the younger guy the rub that the younger guy needs to get over. Matt Riddle's, he's just Matt Riddle. It's just like when Matt Riddle debuted on SmackDown Live against AJ. AJ put Matt Riddle over and gave Matt Riddle the rub. But to this extent, Sheamus doesn't give Riddle the rub that he needs, and Riddle just kind of like this was just like, okay, yeah, Riddle is working with Sheamus. Let's just see how it goes. That's kind of how I felt about this match. Is like, okay, Matt Riddle and Sheamus are working together. Let's see how this match goes. Which I thought the match was decent. I thought it was a decent match. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was an alright to decent match. It wasn't nothing all that great. It wasn't nothing spectacular. I wouldn't go back and watch this match again by no means, but this was a decent match to start off the show between Matt Riddle and Sheamus to see who will advance into a triple threat match next week on Monday Night Raw to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And Matt Riddle ends up picking up the win over Sheamus. And Matt Riddle advances into the triple threat match next week on Monday Night Raw to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And then we got the New Day versus the Hurt Business. I could care less. How many times have we seen this? How many times have we seen this feud between the New Day and the Hurt Business? How many times have we seen this? I don't care about the New Day. I sure as hell don't care about the Hurt Business. I don't care. I don't care about this feud. This feud is absolutely dead to me. I mean, the Hurt Business was feuding with Retribution, and then, Retribution was feuding with the Hurt Business, and then the Hurt Business moved on and they started feuding with Apollo, Ricochet, and Cedric Alexander when Cedric Alexander was a babyface. I mean, we've already seen the Hurt Business 1,000. I'm sick and tired of seeing the Hurt Business. I'm sick of seeing this group, this faction. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing these guys in the ring. I don't care about Lashley. I don't care about Cedric Alexander. I sure as hell don't care about MVP. Never did. The Hurt Business doesn't do a damn thing for me. The New Day is just boring to me. I'm not a fan of the New Day anymore. When the New Day first debuted, I was a fan. Don't get me wrong. When the New Day first debuted, when they first had their debut, I was a fan of the New Day because I thought the New Day was cool. Now the New Day is just, I don't care. I just don't. The New Day and the Hurt Business, they do absolutely nothing for me. So we had the New Day versus the Hurt Business for the Raw Tag Team Championships tonight on Monday Night Raw. I don't care who won this. I don't care who won this match. I just simply don't care. I don't care. I have no interest in the Hurt Business versus the New Day. I don't care. This feud is absolutely boring. How many times have we seen it? We've seen this match 100 times already. I just don't care. The New Day beats the Hurt Business and retains the Raw Tag Team Championships. And then we had Lana versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. I don't care. I don't care about Asuka at this point. I sure as hell don't care about Lana. I don't care about this match. I sure as hell don't care. This match ended in a disqualification. Lana picked up the win over Asuka when Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax when Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax interfered in this match between Asuka and Lana tonight on Monday Night Raw for the Raw Women's Championship. I don't care. And then we had a women's tag team match. This would turn into a 2-on-2 women's tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw with Lana and Asuka versus Shayna and Nia. I don't care about this women's tag team match. I just do not care. I really don't, guys. I'm sorry. If you enjoyed the tag team women's match tonight on Raw, God bless you. Good for you. More power to you. I just didn't. I didn't care for it. This tag team women's match did absolutely nothing. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I got out of this women's tag team match tonight is with Lana and Asuka versus Shayna and Nia is that Asuka and Lana are going to feud with Shayna and Nia for the women's tag team championships. That's what I see that's going to happen. So I think that's what is going to happen with this feud. I think Lana and Asuka are going to feud with Shayna and Nia over the women's tag team championships. And I think at the end of this feud, I think Asuka and Lana are going to be the new women's tag team champions by beating Shayna and Nia for the women's tag team championship. So that's what I see happening with this feud and how this feud is going to end. This feud is going to end with Asuka and Lana beating Shayna and Nia for the Women's Tag Team Championship. So that's how I think that feud is going to end. Asuka and Lana beat Nia and Shayna Baszler tonight on Raw. I don't care. Like I said, this feud is going to accumulate at TLC with Asuka and Lana beating Shayna and Nia at tables, ladders, and chairs for the Women's Tag Team Championships. So that's where that feud is going to end. And then we had Keith Lee versus Bobby Lashley. Keith Lee ends up going over on Bobby Lashley by disqualification, and Keith Lee advances into the triple threat match next week on Monday Night Raw to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So Matt Riddle advances into the triple threat next. Matt Riddle advances into the triple threat match next week on Monday Night Raw to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Keith Lee advances into the triple threat match next week on Monday Night Raw to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Keith Lee advances into the triple threat match next week on Monday Night Raw to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And then we got the main event, which was Randy Orton versus AJ Styles to see who will advance into the triple threat match next Monday to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This match ended with AJ Styles beating Randy Orton due to the Fiend playing mind games with Randy Orton. The Fiend started playing mind games with Randy Orton during this match. The lights went out, the lights come back on, the lights went out, the lights come back on. And AJ Styles takes advantage of Randy Orton being distracted by the Fiend. And AJ Styles ends up beating Randy Orton in the main event of Monday Night Raw and advancing into the triple threat match next week with Matt Riddle and Keith Lee to see who will face Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This show was blah. This show didn't do anything for me. The best thing about Raw tonight was Alexa Bliss and her character selling. Her character selling tonight was on point. Alexa Bliss' character was absolutely awesome tonight. Her selling character was absolutely awesome. Her acting character tonight was absolutely awesome. I loved Alexa Bliss's acting character tonight in her match with Nikki Cross. I liked her selling. I liked her selling character. Her character. Her character selling tonight was spot on, man. Alexa Bliss did a great job with her selling character tonight on Monday Night Raw. Alexa Bliss was great tonight, playing a great actor. Her acting ability tonight was absolutely awesome. So that was really fun. I enjoyed Alexa Bliss's acting character tonight on Monday Night Raw. I like that. That was really cool. Alexa Bliss hit Sister Abigail on Nikki Cross for the win. So I really liked Alexa Bliss's acting character tonight on Monday Night Raw. That was really, really enjoyable. And the first best thing on Monday Night Raw was the Firefly Funhouse. That was the best thing about Monday Night Raw tonight with Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss in the Firefly Funhouse. That was the best thing about Monday Night Raw tonight overall. So the best two things about Monday Night Raw tonight were the Firefly Funhouse and the selling character of Alexa Bliss. Those were the two best things tonight on Monday Night Raw. So overall, Monday Night Raw for me gets a 2 out of 10. This show fell flat. This show did nothing for me. The only storyline that we're probably gonna get out of this whole Monday Night Raw event was Asuka and Lana are gonna be facing Nia and Shayna for the women's tag team championships. That's the only storyline that came out of Monday Night Raw tonight. Other than that, Monday Night Raw didn't offer much of anything. If you missed Monday Night Raw tonight, you didn't miss a damn thing. Raw tonight for me just fell flat. This show didn't have no interest for me whatsoever. I didn't care for it. This show did nothing for me. Alexa Bliss's character selling tonight was on point. I like Alexa Bliss's selling character. Her character right now is the best thing about Monday Night Raw. And I'm going to be absolutely honest. Alexa Bliss's character right now is the best thing going on Monday Night Raw. And the other best thing tonight on Monday Night Raw was the Firefly Funhouse. Overall, Monday Night Raw gets a 2 out of 10 for me. This show lacked. This show didn't have no energy to it. This show felt lazy. It felt uncreative. It just didn't feel like a show to me. So a Monday Night Raw to me for tonight gets a 2 out of 10. The two best things about Monday Night Raw tonight was the Firefly Funhouse and Alexa Bliss's character tonight on Monday Night Raw. Alexa Bliss's character, man, her character is absolutely the best thing going on Monday Night Raw. I love Alexa Bliss's character and where I love her character development. I love where the storyline is going with her character. I like that. So that is really awesome. So those were the two best things about Monday Night Raw tonight. Overall, for me, Monday Night Raw gets a 2 out of 10. This show felt uncreative. It felt lazy. It didn't even feel like a show to me. It felt like they just phoned it in, and that's the way I felt about Monday Night Raw. So if you guys like this Monday Night Raw review, hit that thumbs up. It helps my YouTube channel in the YouTube algorithm. You guys make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell and become part of the notification gang here on my channel. Thank you guys for watching this Monday Night Raw review. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you guys tonight. And Monday Night Raw tonight it felt empty for me. This show felt empty. It felt lazy. It felt uncreative. The best thing about Monday Night Raw tonight was Alexa Bliss's character storyline. That's the best thing Monday Night Raw has going right now is the character storyline with Alexa Bliss along with Bray Wyatt. So those were the two best things tonight about Monday Night Raw. So overall, Monday Night Raw gets a 2 out of 10. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this Monday Night Raw review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys. You guys have a good night. I'm going to call it a night. I'm really tired, so I just want to get this Raw review up for you guys. You guys have a good one, man. Your boy is out, man. Peace.